Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now we're going to have a look at the new update that's just been released at 1.06 and it added another challenge to the game, the MotoGP Pro Challenge. So in today's episode we're going to take on the Pro Challenge, plus we're going to be taking a look at the new eSport Challenge as well, and we're going to try out the first one on that as well. But first up we're going to jump into this Pro Challenge. So we've got an access test and I do believe it's on the Red Bull Rookie KTM RC250, so we're going to jump straight into that, guys. And you've got to choose between 7 tracks and then jump onto the KTM and then see if you can beat the times. Now I'm not sure how good this is going to be or how hard the times are going to be. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got quite a few tracks to choose from. I think I'm going to go with San Marino. I love San Marino. So we're looking at the times. We should be able to get to those times. So we've got to choose a rider as well. Fantastic. Now let's have a look who we got here. So there's all the youngsters. You literally got the whole field here. I think I'm going to go with the British rider. I think it was the first one that we looked at. Yes, we're going to go with Dan Jones, age 15. We're going to jump straight into this, guys, and see if we can get those times. Let's get straight into it now. So here we go. Right, so here we go with our first attempt on the Red Bull Rookie bike as Dan Jones, and looking at the access time we've got to get at least a 155.603 and the exceptional time of 150.150. Hopefully we can get that exceptional time. I'm not sure how quick the Red Bull Rookie's bike is around here, but I'm sure we're going to find out very, very soon. So we may have a few attempts at this, see what sort of time we're going to get. I'm not going to spend too long on it, guys, because I also want to test out the eSport Challenge on, I think it's on one of the MotoGP bikes after this as well. So let's see if we can just get a nice turn there, not too bad. Now you don't get to adjust the settings of the bikes, you just got to jump on it and just try and set the best time. Now a lot of you might spend a lot of time, as you can go over and over these tests as many times as you like. Also you get a ghost after you've set a time as well, so we could set a time and we may do maybe 2 or 3 attempts, see if we can get a decent time. Hopefully we can get up that exceptional time. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. If you want to see more of the eSports challenges on the channel, let me know in the comments below, and I will, every time a challenge comes up, I will have a go at it. And also in the comments you can let me know what sort of times you can do, and we can sort of compare times. I mean, the first challenge is around Jerez. I absolutely hate that circuit, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but we will give it a go anyway. But there's some big prizes to win if you get in those top 3 places in the world. But don't forget, guys, to register yourself for the eSport challenges and then link it to your PlayStation account. I will show you the address when we get to that section after these attempts. Right, let's just get nicely turned in here. This is the first lap, and this is a nice gentle lap round that wasn't too hard, nice and smooth, over the finish line, and oh god, we smashed it. So we beat the exceptional time already. Should I go a couple more times? Yeah, I'm going to do a couple more times to just see if we can just get that time down a little bit more before we enter our time. But that was pretty good, that was. Right, let's see if we can push this one a little bit more. Now, I didn't really push on that first attempt, and we managed to get onto the exceptional time. But I do think I can get at least into the 148s. But now we've got a ghost, so we can see where we need to improve. But like I said, guys, it's just a matter of getting used to the bike, because you can't adjust anything and then just try and beat your time. But on the Red Bull Rookie, the bike is pretty light. It's pretty easy just to throw into the corners. So I don't think these challenges are going to be very hard, but the ones on the MotoGP bikes are probably going to be very difficult. Is that if they have a challenge on this circuit on the MotoGP bike, I'll be on it for ages, guys. Don't you worry about that, because I love this circuit. Not probably the fastest, but I have set some decent times in the past on this circuit on previous MotoGP games, which I've been quite proud of. But I'm not sure how quick I am on this year's, because I haven't really spent a lot of time on the GP bikes yet. We haven't managed to get to this circuit yet in our career or the rider career, but hopefully when I get on it I'll be able to see how good I am around this circuit on a GP bike. But we're ahead of our Ghost, and again I don't feel like I'm really pushing this bike. I still feel I could go a lot quicker into the corners, but hopefully this time should beat our first attempt by a little bit. Right, slow it down, good, be careful. Don't forget, if you go off circuit at all, then it's an invalid lap, so you've got to try and be as nice and smooth. And you do feel a little bit of resistance in some of these turns. This bike isn't set up how I would set it up. I like it so I don't feel too much resistance at the back end of the bike. Right, slow it down. Oh, could have gone smoother into that last turn, but that should beat the Ghost. Let's see what time we get this time. And yes, so we get 1:48. Not bad. Right, we're going to have one more attempt and then we're going to end it there. But I do feel that I'm getting faster every single attempt. And yeah, using the Ghost really does help. A shame you can't use a Ghost in your qualifying laps in your career. That would really help. But let's see if we can just go a little bit quicker. We almost got into the 1:47s, but these times are probably going to be nowhere near the top times in the leaderboard. But I think I would have to spend at least an hour or so really perfecting my run to get the best time. So we will be doing that throughout the season, guys, when they post these challenges. And I'll do them on the channel. Like I said, just let me know in the comments below. We can compare times. And yeah, it'd be a really good fun little series to add to the channel. And hopefully it's going to be competed cross-platforms as well, not just PS4, but against the Xbox times as well. I'm not sure whether they're going to do it that way. Hopefully it will. It'll just be one big leaderboard, because there is some cracking prizes to win with the top times. So there is going to be circuits that I'm going to spend a little bit more time on than others. I mean, the MotoGP one around Jerez, like I said, it's not one of my favourite circuits, so we'll just give it a go and to see what bike it's on. Right, we've managed just to get away from the Ghost. Let's see if we can get just one more time in. But like I said, every single lap I go, I seem to be getting faster and faster. So you just try, it's just getting used to the bike and just knowing where to brake, and just getting those racing lines perfect. Nicely into that turn. You want to use hardly any brake at all on these Red Bull rookie bikes. And oh god, I just turned a little bit too early there. Right to the line, and let's see what sort of time we get here. Hopefully we can break that 1:47. Oh yes, we did, and I still reckon we could go faster, but I'm going to take that time. I think that's a decent enough time. I mean, it's almost 3 seconds under the exceptional time. But yeah, that was really good fun. I'm not sure what happens now, whether that just gets entered into the challenge. Oh god, no, you've got, I suppose you just got to quit out to the menu. And there you go. So that's our time, guys. 1:47.492. Right, we're going to jump straight into the eSport challenge now, guys. And I will give you that address that you need to register as well. So here we go. Right, so we're going to jump straight into this eSport challenge. Now, the address is at the top of the screen, guys. You've got to register your account and link it with your PlayStation. So as soon as you go into this challenge, it lets you go into it because you've already got an account. And also, you can select a Ghost from one of the top times to use to get your time as well, which will help you to really push your time. I mean, I'm no good around Jerez, and oops, I haven't selected a Ghost. Looks like we're just going to go alone. We'll just do a couple of laps, see what sort of time we can get. It's going to be nowhere near those times, and just have a go. So here we go. Right, so here we go with our first attempt. So you're riding on the Repsol Honda as Marc Marquez. Also, you can't set up the bike, so you have to run on the setup that it's set on. And I haven't been on one of these bikes yet, guys, so this is going to be a first experience, because the Suzuki in my managerial career is the only MotoGP bike I've had a go on since I've had the game. So let's see what it's like. Not too bad into that turn. I mean, I'm not going to be anywhere near those top 10 times. Oh god, almost lost the back end there. Not great, just trying to get used to it. We've just been using a Red Bull rookie bike, and then we jump on this. It's a bit of a change, and a bit quicker as well. Oh, this Honda is, oh, it sounds beautiful. But a lot of people have said the MotoGP KTM is the best sounding bike on the game. I haven't had the opportunity to use one yet, but I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. But this does feel super quick. but I'm not very good around this circuit at all. I do need to practice around Jerez a little bit more. I've been good on it in previous MotoGP games, but this year I've really struggled on it. There's a lot of turns I just can't get the bike set up into. But it's one of those things where you need to spend some time, and I've just mucked that turn up as well. Not very smooth, really struggling on this bike actually. It's got so much power, you've got to be so careful not to tap the power on too early, nicely into that turn. Now it's this turn I really struggle on. Let's see what the Honda's like into this turn. Yeah, again it feels very awkward into that turn. We've managed to get through there, got to stay on the circuit, otherwise we'll get an invalid lap. This time it doesn't feel very quick either. We're going to be miles off that. I think it was just under 130. Yeah, it was a 132.7, wasn't it? Oh well, we're way off that. So there you go. That's our first lap, a 137. Right, we're going to go one more lap. That second lap was awful. We didn't even manage to beat our first lap time. Let's see if we can beat the Ghost this time. But just struggling on this Honda a little. Just not used to the way it handles. So used to how the Suzuki handles. Just need to get a little bit used to this one. Probably spend a bit more time on it. But we're going to do one more lap and then we'll just take the time. But like I said, it's on a circuit I don't really like. But if they give me San Marino on, say, the Yamaha with Valentino Rossi, I'm going to be on that like a flash, trying to put a decent time on and just hope that I can get a decent time for the leaderboard. Probably won't, guys, but you got to dream, haven't you? To see if you can get one of those prizes. I love the fact they have these eSport challenges, and I used to race a hell of a lot on online leagues on previous MotoGP games, so hopefully we can do that again as well, because I'm hoping to set that up. I've been just so busy lately, and plus if you didn't know, I had quite a nasty accident, so I've been in and out of hospital, so I'm trying to do as much as I can, and I'm not beating my Ghost again. Oh, my Ghost went really wide there, and we've managed to get a better turn into there, and onto the bloody curb. Again, still struggling into those turns, and this one I absolutely hate, and just slowed down for that one, but we've managed to just get ahead of our Ghost, so hopefully we can at least get into the 136. We're still going to be like 3 seconds off the top times, guys, so we're a little bit way off on this circuit. No surprise, but like I said, we've only done this is our third lap. I think if we put some more laps in, we might be able to get a better time, but I couldn't see us getting any further than the 135s. So let's get straight into the end of this, guys. We're going to check out the leaderboard. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, guys, and I will be talking a little bit about some of the changes on the update 1.06 in my next episode of my managerial career, I do believe. But yeah, guys, let me know what sort of times you got on this first challenge and which circuits you're going to be looking forward to setting some decent times on, because there must be a circuit on the tour that you know that you're good on. Let me know in the comments below what's your favourite circuit and what sort of time you can hit on it. And let's just have a quick look at the leaderboard. Like I said, 132.789 is a fantastic time, so well done to Rick. I hope you win a decent prize, and I will see you very, very soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button, and I will see you very, very soon.